All right, welcome everybody to the RRR247 team and student conference call. You are in for a treat tonight and you're in the right place at the right time, as I said a couple times already. Welcome to the 13 new people that had a chance to unmute and say hello. And welcome to all the different states being represented. It's a wonderful thing to see every week. And like I say, every week there's 10 to 20 new people joining the family. We have a lot going on here, and I hope you find this your home, and we welcome you with open arms. For those of you that are brand new, 13 people that are brand new that had a chance to unmute and say hello. My name is Niall Eddy. I live down in Southwest Florida, Eric, in the Sunshine State also. I live on the Gulf side. I'm in a boating community. I've got waterways all around me, the harbor right behind me. I call it almost heaven because I love to fish. I'm a fisherman. But I've been in this industry for 33 years now, and it's provided me a great life. 33 years ago, I got involved with something. I thought it was just another way for me to make some extra money while I was going back to school, actually, to be retrained after an injury, learn a whole new career at 30 years old with a wife and 3 kids. And I thought, if I could just earn a little bit extra money to spoil my kids on the weekends while I was jamming in 16 credits a semester, then they deserve that, because they were putting, the whole family puts up a lot when you're an adult and you go back to school, right? So this industry that started off as something I just hope to make, an extra $500,000, $1,500 a month, turned into something a lot more. I finished school. I went to work at the airport right there where I graduated. I was only there for about 6 months, and I realized so many doors opened up for me in a life that I never even knew existed. A life and a path that just changed the course and direction of my life. And I was blessed to walk away from that job, even though I just paid an incredible amount of money for that education. I walked away from that job so I could be home with my kids full time. So all you dads out there, I think you're going to understand this. I've lived a blessed life because I was that dad who got to put my kids on the bus, take my kids off the bus, go to every football practice because my son played football, go to every volleyball practice because my daughter played volleyball, go to cheer camp because one of my daughters was a cheerleader. And when high school needed a bowling coach, I raised my hand to be the bowling coach because it gave me another way to spend more time with my children. I was all about spending time for my children. So this industry gave me that time freedom and that financial freedom to live a life that most dads don't get to do. Because I know before the industry, I was lucky to get home in time for dinner, give a kiss on the head if I made it in time for dinner, go brush your teeth, and go to bed, right? Get up and go to school. So it opened up a lot of doors for me, but it gave me the freedom to spoil my kids without spoiling them rotten, teach them good values, and spend a lot of time with them, get to know them, know their friends, know everything about their life, and never feel guilty about the finances of doing anything that I did for them. 33 years has been an incredible ride. We've done a lot of great things over that time, but 29 of those 33 years, I've been involved with the co-founders of this system that you guys are looking into today. So for 29 of the 33 years that I've been here, I've known Rory and Tanya Ricker, our co-founders. When I met Rory first. When I met him, he was just this teenager, barely out of high school, right? I was a young entrepreneur trying to build my business around the nation, and I was looking for a voicemail system that I can run ads in the top 300 newspapers. George, you probably understand the Don Lapre path, right? Advertise in the top 300 newspapers around the country and run it all through one voicemail. Nobody could give me that, but everybody told me I needed to talk to this Rory Rickard guy. So I finally got to meet Rory Rickard, and not only did he give me the voicemail that I could run ads all over the country, he showed me how, as I built a network of people around the country, I could put a message on that system and shoot it out to all of them at the same time. Kind of like email, text messaging, all the stuff, all the technology we have today, right? It doesn't sound like a big deal. But this was in 1992. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of that stuff back then. But what we did have was a guy named Rory who really understood mass communication. And he did it in a big way. He helped a lot of people all over the country and all over the world expand their businesses in any way they could see that they needed. It gave them the tools to support that. But something magical happened in 1993 or 4. The internet came out, right? People started putting computers on their kitchen counters or their home offices, and wanting to get online and build their business. And that's when Rory really found his niche, because that mass communication that he understood just became a whole lot easier. He was that software brain of his, knew how to talk to a computer and it talked back to him, and we were able to accomplish unbelievable things. He became the first online guru, and it started off with lead generation. No one could produce leads to help all of us entrepreneurs out here build our businesses like he could do. They couldn't produce the quantity of leads or the quality of leads. And we tried many of those lead gen companies out there. Rory always did things right, fostered the right atmosphere, and took good care of all of his clients and built great relationships, doing everything the right way by putting all of his clients first. And that built him and Tanya global businesses all over the world. But then he started building websites as well. And I used one of his early websites. And I tell everybody it looked like, a flyer on the internet, right? And I remember when we could add color to it, I thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then I watched him develop this stuff where it became a page behind a page behind a page, that's the second generation stuff, and moving on forward. And every year it got a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit bigger. And it kept evolving, and he kept adding more to it. And then he wanted to teach other people how to do it. And him and Tanya decided it was time to take some time off and put together a training site to teach old guys like me how to use this technology that came so easy to him. And he did that. They put together a training site, and the two of them just built an incredible system. And it's taken off since then, and just kept getting better and better every year and evolving into what you guys are looking at today, which is a website that has hundreds of pages inside one site that all represent different products and services that we get to take to the marketplace and build the kind of business that we came here to achieve. It doesn't matter if you're looking to supplement your income like I was in the beginning with an extra 500 or 1,000 a month, or you want to make 2,000 or 3,000 a month, or you want to change careers like I did and just go full-time, dive in and turn this into your new career. There's a plan here because they put it together properly. Now, a couple of years after I got to meet Rory, I flew down to Miami to meet him the first time. We both attended the same event. I found him. We had dinner together. We had a couple of drinks on the beaches in South, we're in South Beaches, Miami. You got to have a drink and watch the sunset, right? But that's the first time I got to look in his eyes, shake his hand, and see his energy and feel what kind of a human being he is. And I met this young guy that just had this ability, always looks you in the eyes when you're talking, because you really wanted to know your story. And you really wanted to know how he could help your life. What can he do to help you live better or achieve whatever your goals are? And I knew that day that I would be a part of his life, or he'd be a part of my life for the rest of my life, because those are kind of people I wanted to be around. I had no idea what was going to happen, but I knew that I would know him for the rest of my life. And a couple of years after that, I got to fly out to Utah and meet his lovely wife and the co-founder of this whole thing, Miss Tanya Rickard. The first thing I noticed when I walked in the door was another incredibly energetic woman that had a drive like I've never met before in my life, right? I met this young lady who was raising 7 children, running several businesses, and helping Rory get this whole thing put together, training and teaching and pouring her heart into it. And she's probably, and I say this a million times, one of the most organized people I've ever met in my life. I'd never seen that before. This is somebody who plans every minute of every day, every minute of every hour of every day of every week and every month and every year. It plans things 2 years in the future. And that's why everything's always on time, always accomplished, always finished. But when I seen those two work together, I realized that I'm being introduced to a power couple here like I've never seen before. They complement each other so well in their talents and their skills and their abilities that they become that's why they become the power couple they have today, and put together something that all of us get to take out to the world and help other people with, right? These are two people with giant hearts and a passion to touch 1 million families and do everything they can on this planet to stomp out poverty, help people hit their goals, help people live a better life, whatever it is. Take opportunity where no one has taken opportunity before. They get up every morning, watch the sun come up over the mountains. They have a meeting every single morning, and those of you on his calendar, you see it, you know what I'm talking about. They have that media meeting, that little get together in the morning, talk about what can we do to add to this system to help more people. What can we do? What can we give Janet and Elizabeth and George or Mary or Jackie and Tuan and all the new people? What can we give them? What can we add to the system that'll make it better for them so they can achieve their goals while they go out there and help other people? Those are the kind of people that we are in business with. That's why I get up every morning. I'm proud to be a member here. I'm proud to do my part to help them take this to the rest of the planet. I get up every morning. I pinch myself and can't believe that we get to do this. And we say that it's our catchphrase now. You guys get to know this. We get to do it. You'll hear us say that a million times. We have hats that say on it, we get to do it, because we're all proud and happy. And if you, my friends, are somebody who is looking for a place where you can build an incredible business, whether it's supplementing your income or replacing your income, while you also get to go out there and help other people by taking relevant products and services to the marketplace that are going to improve the quality of their lives, and you want to be a part of something that has true servant leaders that do nothing but look for more ways to help other people, then you found your home here. And we all welcome you with open arms. Usually, I get to introduce Rory because he's loves to talk as much as I do, I guess. But every now and then I get the absolute pleasure to bring on our co-founder and my sister, our other leader, the one that we all value and love so much, Miss Tanya Rickard. And I can't wait to hear what you're going to share with everybody tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Hi guys, thank you, Niall. You're so amazing. Just a little bit of love, you guys, because I have to give it back to him, because you guys have known him for a long time, and very few people I feel really, really close to, and he's definitely one of them. And we've just grown through shared dreams, shared visions, shared work. And the reason I'm sharing this, you guys, is because I feel impressed to say that if you are the only way to fail, if you do not quit on yourself, if you continue to go forward and work the system, because as Rory says, it's a system, not a suggestion, you will succeed. You just have to have faith in yourself, and you have to have believability in yourself. And when you're in a group now of people that believe this, and the power of thought and purpose put together is amazing. So we have a whole bunch of leaders here. Niall's one of them. I saw, as some of you new people were coming in, that your instructor was welcoming you. They're all here to help you. They all have shared vision like that. And like I said, the power behind that. And it's the power of freedom. And that's what we're really, the truth here behind all the scenes here is to give you guys back the power of time, which is really the most important thing you can have, right? Is time. Because by having that time, you get to set your day, you get to set your schedule, you get to do what you want to do, and you can live the life that you want to live. And so that's really what it is back here. It's what it's all about. That's what we're here to try and help you guys do. So you can be your own boss. You can make your own income. You can decide what you want to do with your time. So, and like Niall was saying, he got to be the one to volunteer to be a coach to help at school. Well, I got to be that same thing. I get to be the team mom for my boys playing football. I got to be the dance mom for my daughter. And then even more, I got to be with my grandson now as he's going to preschool. I get to be there with him too and help that. And it's just such a blessing. And that it's that time that you never get back. And everybody says it. And if you've never suffered a loss, well, God bless you. If you have, God bless you as well. And I have. And I remember that those are the only things that you regret when you lose someone you love, is that time, right? I want that time back. I want more time with that person. And so we're here to help you. If you buckle down and build and go forward and set some goals, which you're going to get to in just a second here, you guys can achieve that. You can have that mixed vision. Okay, so I'm going to dive in first a few minutes about goals. I'm a huge goal setter. It's been ingrained in me, I guess is the right word, ingrained in me since I was a little kid to set goals. And I used to, when I started off setting goals, I want this and this, but I really had no purpose or focus behind it. And I didn't realize that. And as I've gotten older and I realized what really is a goal and how do you really make it work, right? So let me tell you, what lifestyle do you want? So you're always going to start at the top, and then you're going to work your way down so that we can backtrack to what you really need, what you really want. And of course, here we focus a lot on your pocketbook to help you, because when you can cover all your expenses, then that your time really does open up, right? And allows you to do other things. So obviously that's what we're here for, is to give you that. But a little bit of props, because he's not on the call tonight, but my husband Rory is really, really smart. He's actually, I think, pretty much a genius, and everything that's come really easy to him. Not only that, but I think God has really blessed him in his life to be able to be at the right place at the right time, and to be open to learning so that he can help others, because everything he's done is to help others, right? When he told me he wanted to do this, I can't even remember how many years ago, I thought he was maybe a little bit crazy, but it comes to find out that he just has a huge heart of love, that he wants to help everybody. And if you guys have ever met him, you guys know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't met him, then you will soon, because we have some events coming up and you guys can get to meet him and you can see what I'm talking about. So anyway, back to the goals thing, guys. Just want to help you guys along the path here. So I'm going to talk about several different things. And if you're new here, then you probably haven't heard all of them yet, but please get back with your instructors. They will help guide you. But I know you guys all know about our PBS system, right? We all of us have our performance blogging system. If you are here, you pretty much you have one, or you're getting going on one. And this is a way for us to market ourselves truthfully, right? Because you are selling yourself, and anything that you do, you're selling yourself. The way that you present it, the way that you are, everything like that is you're selling yourself. So when we talk about goal setting and where you want to be, right now, we're going to focus on this little niche of the world that we have, which is RRR247. So with that being said, let's start setting goals. If you want this, then how do you get that? And we're going to go backwards, and everything with us will start at our PBS. So let's get that built, right? We're going to start to get those pages built. And then what would be the next step, guys? Getting Google AdSense, right? We want Google AdSense approval so that we can get paid per click. That's what we're all about here, is getting a little bit of that income, and also helping other people find the right products that they need, that they may not even know that they need, which is why the PBS pages are so important, is it helps get that out there. And then as we get approved for Google AdSense, what's the next step? Is adding more content, right? So I know everybody here is at least in one of those categories. You're either just building your PBS, you're trying to get Google AdSense, or you're adding more content. Every single one of us, you never stop adding. You're always wanting to continue to grow and to build that website of yours. And then from there, your next vision is going to be bringing more traffic to your page, right? To make money, to help people, to get that. Everything with us is always to help people. That's what Rory and I think of. So when we're doing it, yes, it's to help your pocketbook, but it's also to help give you some self-esteem and self-worth. And when you succeed at something, the self-worth that you get is just amazing. And so that's also part of this path that you may not even know. It's behind the scenes there, but it's there. So the next thing is, like I said, is bringing more traffic to your site, which is what? Posting ads, right? So let's post our ads. That's another goal. And then we have our social media posting with our remarketing, and we have that to help set. There's all kinds of things. These are all things, but the main important thing of your goal should be is to stay plugged in with everything that we do, and to always attend the meetings. If you learn something new, you always have something different that we cover. Even if it's just something that you're hearing it for the third time and you're like, oh, it clicked this time. Sometimes it takes that, and that's okay. We all learn at different paces and different levels. And guess what? Rory was genius enough to know that. And that's why he has a plan for it all. That's why he scheduled all out like we have it, so that we can do that and move along. So make sure that you're attending your trainings and you're staying plugged in. These will all help you. Just real quick, I'm jumping ahead on my notes here, which I never do, but I'm doing it anyway. So on June 4th, write this down, June 4th it's 11 Pacific time. That's 12 Mountain, 11 Standard, and noon Eastern. So Rory's going to be doing a 6-hour marathon training on PBS. So if you were new here, he does this. He does this all the time. Well, not all the time, but at least once a quarter, where he'll do a few hours and help you build pages. And he's going to be focusing specifically on helping people get Google AdSense. So if you guys haven't started and you haven't done that, join it. I highly recommend you do that, and you can do your pages along with him. It's really great. It's great to see the master at work, and he does a really great job of that. Okay, so just a little plug there. Going back though to our examples of our goals. So you're here. Do you have another job? Is this your second job? Is this your only job right now and you're wanting to make it be your full-time job? There's all different options of what you want. And it really it basically boils down to, what do you want to make out of this? What do you want to get out of this? Okay, we have, like I said, we have something for everything. If you're looking for a community and a family, well done, you have that. Okay. If you're looking for a community and a family, you have it. And that is a rare thing, but we have it here. We love everybody. We want to encourage everybody. We want everyone to be a part of something bigger than themselves and to feel love. So you have that. Now, if you want to make an extra $150 to plus up to $1,000 a week extra, whatever you guys want, all it is knowing what you need to do to get there. And then once you know what you need to do to get there, let's map that backwards, right? What time do I need to send? So Niall says, I plan every day. I plan every day and every hour because I believe in time blocking to accomplish the most of my day. Because I have the same amount of hours as you guys do in the day, but I accomplish a great deal. I have a huge list that I compile into my hours to see where I can fit and what I can do. And so it's the same thing, right, for you guys. So I'm going to give some examples here. If you want to do make an extra 150 to 500 a week, what you need to do is you need to create 5 to 10 appointments per week for your instructor to help present, right? So this is the genius. If you guys are not a seller, you don't like to pitch, you don't like to sell, you don't like to recruit, guess what? We have instructors that will do that for you, that you will help make, that will help you make money. Why do you guys say, you guys are going to say why? Because they win when you do. That's what this system is all built on, winning, making you win so that they win. It trickles on up. And it's just amazing if you do that. So we have a V-marketing system, and your instructor can tell you all about this to help get you going. I do not want to overwhelm those of you who are new. Just keep on the path, keep focusing, and everything was going to make sense. Okay, I promise you. Like I said, the only way to lose here is if you quit. So don't quit. Stick around because we will love on you. If you want to make an extra 500 to 1,000 a week, what does that mean? That means exactly the same thing, setting 5 to 10 appointments per week for 90 days consistently. Okay, consistency is the key. 1,000 plus, it's 180 days consistently setting appointments. And you guys know, if you've ever been in any kind of a job, once you get going, it takes a few days to kind of fill that pipeline, kind of get going. So don't be discouraged, just keep going, keep working. Rory and I have the leads to give you. That's one of our gifts to you that you don't have to spend. And I don't know, Niall mentioned it before, but you guys, a lot of people pay thousands of dollars a week for the leads that we give you. Okay. We're doing it because it's a reinvestment. It's our philanthropy. It's kind of like our mission here to help others help themselves and teach them how to fish, if you will. Okay, that's what we are all passionate about. So basically, when you're setting your goals, know what you want to get, what you want to achieve out of this situation here, and let us help you find that path. Okay, and if any of you guys, I work with all the top leaders here. So if you want a specific training for your group, just ask your instructor. I will be happy to do it. I will schedule a time to fit in, and we can go through your schedules and look through everything, and I can help you find time, because everybody says you don't have time. And I always say, you do, you're just not managing it properly. So if I can run 3 different businesses, I also have time for my kids, for my husband, for my aging father, and my grandchildren, you guys can do it too. You just have to figure that out. And I've also had a lot of health issues this year, but here I am anyway. Keep going, right? I'm not going to quit on myself. And that's the same for you guys. So our RRR247 and PBS the system is designed for winning. Okay, that's what we're here for. It's all to help you guys win. Again, like I said, on whatever stage or step you guys want, we're here to help you. And as you feel more confidence in what we're doing, and what we're doing, but what you're doing in what we're doing, we're here to help push you to the next one. We're help to encourage and love on you the whole way. So it's about, like Rory likes to say, it's multiple layers of success, because we have more than one leg on our table, right? I don't know if any of you guys have heard this yet, but we have a marketing table, and you need 4 legs to be balanced, right? Well, he believes in having that 5th or 6th leg. So you will never going to tip over, because if one thing isn't working for you that great, you just go to the next one, or you have a little bit of success from everything, and then you build that little to more, and it's boom, it just takes off. And before you know it, you're like, woohoo, this is better than I thought it would be. I'm going crazy and enjoying it along the way. So, and that's what we have here. So it's also about creating habits of success. So that's what we're trying to do, is we always are harping on goals or talking about them. And I think it's more to educate you guys to realize how you can change your life through thought, through putting it down on paper, through speaking it, right? And through pushing yourself forward. So if you think you can't do it, you're right. If you think you can, you're right. So where's your brain? Where's your thought process going to be? And keeping those habits of success. And then by creating those habits of success, you're creating ways to pay it forward and help others as they join, right? And when you're helping others, you yourself find so much joy in it. I promise you. I promise you that. So anyway, I've already mentioned the training, so that's there for our RRR247 thing. Please join. Always join whenever Rory does these things. He is so quick and fabulous at it, and you get lots of ideas yourself, and it's definitely worth it. So anyway, so just take a moment at some time this week. I recommend, if you guys want to know what part of my situation, Rory and I always get together in the morning, and Niall mentioned it. We have our cup of coffee and we kind of go over our day. And that's when I have my huge list and I push it all into my schedule as to what I'm going to do and what my outcome is for that day. So I always have that's my moment of success, is I'm always making sure I have everything I need to do, have it written down, what I need to accomplish. And sometimes things have to be canceled because you have other things that need to be pushed forward. So it's just about that balance and finding what works for you. And then at the end of the day, what were your wins? What were your takeaways? Never failures, just what were your takeaways? What do you need to focus on better tomorrow? Because you guys, you're getting up in the morning, you're working it, you're doing it, you're not giving up on yourself. That's a win. That's a huge success. Just keep pushing forward. Keep doing it. You guys will have all the love and the support that you guys need here. We give training upon training upon training for everything. Okay? We really do. We want your success. So now I'm going to talk about a couple of events that we have coming up. Again, for those of you who are new, just make sure you get with your instructors. They will explain more along the way. But we have our kind of our two power legs of our marketing table, if you will, Wine Ambassador and Vela Vita. So we have events coming up for both of those. So I'm gonna touch on those. Right now I'm gonna touch on Vela Vita. So we have a Vela Vita, and then also we join that with a RRR event. We have a day at the end of that event for us. And I'm just gonna kind of go over the schedule for you guys real quick. If you guys haven't booked this yet, I highly recommend that you do, because there is something so powerful in being together. And I like to call this our office time, because we all work from home. We work behind a screen. This is our time to be together and to be one-on-one and to have that camaraderie and to build and grow together. It's a time for you to meet with Rory and I, to meet with some of the MSIs, for you to feel the love that we have all around, right, for you. So I highly recommend it. But the event is September 22nd through the 26th, and it's in Dallas, Texas. And it is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to try to talk slow, but I am married to Rory, and I've had to speed up my speech to match his. So so I'm going to try to talk a little bit slower for y'all. So Thursday, the first day of the event, is registration day. And then also our MSIs will be arranging different get-togethers and things on that day as well, I believe. And that this is subject to change, but I know that's registration day for sure. Now, Friday is a full event day with a working lunch that will be paid for you guys. So that usually what they do is we have tables, they have the event, they'll have a break where you can go get some lunch and bring it in and sit down and eat as they continue on. And you guys, it's just always fun to hear different takes on things, different things. It's just super important to be there, guys. Can't stress that enough. And then Friday night, to be determined yet, but there will be an IBO sponsored dinner. If you do not know about our IBO program, please get with your instructor. It is amazing potential we have to help you guys earn a little extra money while you're getting started and getting going here. Okay, super great program for you guys. So there'll be a dinner there. There'll be announced. I don't have the room quite yet. I've been harping on them to get it to me, so I will get it pretty quick for you guys. But that's what we're going to be doing Friday night, and then Saturday is another full work day with a working lunch again. So your lunches will be paid. So far, Friday and Saturday, your food's covered, my friends. No extra expenses there, because Saturday night is the gala that they have, and it is a black and white gala, and it is a black tie, but you can also wear a suit and dresses. Just be comfortable. You will never be turned away. So whatever you want, but it is a black and white. So if you can try to wear black and white, that's what is recommended, right? And they always have, this is when they have the awards. It's a big dinner, dancing, everything. So again, there's another meal that's provided for you. So you guys will not a lot of out-of-pocket expense once you get there. So keep that in mind, because that really makes a difference. And then Sunday is the RRR247 event. That is the day that you'll get together with Rory and I and some of our top leaders here. And we will be working on areas that of need for growth. And also we'll have more specific training about different promotions, anything that's going on there. And there'll be a bunch of different things. You'll want to be there if you can. For Rory has a little, is it for that one? Yeah, there's more details. Now we put that in the chat, the RRR247.com/XLR8. That's the website, I believe, for more detail, for more information on that. You guys can go there. So Costa, who is the owner of Bella Vita, he is very kind and giving, and he put up for the rooms. So he's being very sweet this way and allowing you guys to make payments over time. But the later that you wait to get in, the more upfront you have to pay. So I'm going to explain this to the best of my ability. Niall, jump in if I make a mistake. You can, right now, you could pay for 4 months over time for the tickets and the room. So it's all included in one. I think you make 2 payments up front now, and then you have 2 more to pay over the next 60 days, right? Is that right? Is that correct, Niall? Yes? Okay, perfect. And then if you want to pay up front, you could, if you have like a credit card or you have Sizzle or something, you can save $200 by paying it all up front. So it's for the room and the tickets for the event. So it's all right there. So be sure to get with your instructor name aside. They need you to have a head count as well. Please make sure you stay on that Sunday, because it's going to be phenomenal for you guys to be with us, to be all working together, be loving on each other and having that time together. It's definitely worth it. I can't say enough about it, you guys. It's super, super important to get there. If I don't stress it, I'll keep doing it because it is so important. Because I don't think you guys don't feel the energy of what's going on sometimes at home, but when you get there, boy, do you ever. And it really testifies to you that what we have and the power of it. Okay, so I do know that Rory's working with Costa on some things. And so if you attend there, you'll get to know that first. So also just a real quick note with the Bella Vita, they're having a buy one, get one free of the same product. So for instance, if you buy 2 Zleams, the strawberry chocolate Zleams, you'll get 1 strawberry chocolate free, and the same for all the products. So it's just buy 2 of one thing, you get the third one for free. And I like to say this is samples that they're giving you that Costa is paying for. Because he's giving you an opportunity to sample this. So you buy 2, get the third one free. You just got 1 box of free samples to give out to people to help share, right? Because definitely we have the leads here for you to not have to deal with your warm market. But if you want to deal with your warm market, then there you go. And I think both is always better, right? So just trust me on that. It is. Okay. Lastly, but I think bestly, is a wine ambassador, which is my baby. I love it so much. You guys know I love myself some wine. It's amazing. But we have, Wine Ambassador has a Grand Cru event every year, and it is over Labor Day week. We actually unveil the label winner. So we have 5 labels available for label winners, and the label will be revealed there, as well as we'll have a meal period around that wine. So it's a really big deal. You have to be a Grand Cru to get it. I think they're available now in your back office. So if you are not a Grand Cru, you will not be able to purchase. But if you are a Grand Cru, it'll be available for purchase there. Highly recommend that it's so much fun, you guys. You get to be in our vineyard. We pair this really great meal around the new wine. We get to celebrate the new wine label with the winner. And it's just a lot of fun. You know, Niall and Donna won last year. We actually did something unique and did a tie. Won't ever happen again. But they made it really difficult for Rory and I because they were so close. But so thanks for the stress on that, Niall and Donna. And yeah, so we got to pair a meal around theirs, and it was fabulous. And you guys, I love their wine. And not only do you get to have that wine label though, guys, I have to say, not just once, it's going to be continuous as that new varietal, that new vintage is ready of that grape, whatever the varietal is. So for instance, Niall's was Pinot Noir and Donna's was Cab Sav. So they're already having those in bottles, getting ready in vats, big old vats, you know, they're making them ready for the next ones. Yep, there's Niall sharing his label there with you. And yeah, so they're getting ready. So as soon as those are ready, we taste them quarterly. We go in and sample and taste them. Rory and I and a couple of our other partners, we go and taste those and make sure that they're ready for bottling. Once they are, then we push it forward. So it's just a really, really fun thing to be a part of. And Rory wanted me to tell you guys the hotel information will be released through the MSIs and also through Rory's email system tomorrow. So we'll have all the hotels where you can book and get things going. It's just, like I said, it's a great time. And also I'm going to be recommending a bunch of different places for visit too, if you guys do end up going this year. So that's it. If you're not a Grand Crew, I recommend becoming one. Also, you get a beautiful wooden box. But if you're not, if that's okay, just keep working and you will be. I promise you that you will be. So just want to say really quickly as I wrap this up, because I talk fast. I'm sorry, guys, but not that sorry. Just don't quit, guys. You're in a group that loves you. Like I said, we're a Christian-based company. We're Christian. We believe that, I really believe that we've been inspired and led here. And this is our vision and our mission is to help you. Okay. And so we're the same as you guys. We've suffered major losses. We've had no money, we've had a lot of money, and we've worked anywhere in between. You know, we've lost loved ones. We've had some sicknesses, some health issues. We've had kids with issues. We've had anything you've had, we've had it as well. I promise you that. So if we are where we are, you can be here too. Just believe in yourself, believe in us. We love you, and God bless, guys. Thanks for joining.
Tanya, thank you so much for sharing. And I had to share that label because it was designed by a fabulous artist, by the way, that knows me well and knows my true north. But I wanted to add a couple of things, if you don't mind, about time blocking. Let everybody know how many times you've helped me over the years, even in some of my most successful years, to be able to spend time with you and just learn how to manage my time even better. So it allowed me to help more people because it taught me how to manage my time better. Something that I value, and I think we've done that together 3, 4, 5 times, 6 times. I don't know, maybe more, because I'm always needing some kind of help with something, right? But the other thing you talked about are the events, and I want to add to that too, if you don't mind. I've been here for 33 years, and I think it was Jim Rohn that told me what those events were going to do for me and do for my life and do for my business. For 33 years, I never missed one. And every time I went to one, my income went up. Every single time I went to one, my income went up, and it gave me more time freedom and more financial freedom. It's so difficult to explain what those events bring to you as you go through all the pieces and parts. But I do remember that part. Every single time my income went up. So thank you for getting on here and sharing. But it's always a blessing to hear from you. But I want everybody to know that you've helped me with that time blocking. So I hope everybody realizes what that'll do for their life and their business, and getting to the event, what it'll do for their life and their business.
And you guys, for those of you who are there at the Bella Vita event, especially on that Sunday, our event, I'm happy to work with you guys. If you want me to help look over your schedule, if we have the time, we can fit it in. I will help as many people as I can. Because I know a lot of people say they don't have time, and I promise you do. It's just prioritizing. I don't watch TV. I don't go to movies that often. I just spend the time that I have is quality time for my family, and then here helping you guys. I want to be a part of this and the growth and making you guys feel better about yourselves and knowing you guys can do it. You guys hold the keys. So please be there, you guys. It's super important. I can't impress upon you guys enough. And I know if you get in now too, I think you have the payments over time, and if you wait, then you have to come up with it all at once. So we're trying to make it super easy for you guys and make it affordable for everyone.
Oh yeah, and there is going to be a price increase as of June 1st. Forgot that part too. So
yeah, June 1st increases. Yeah, so that's all. Really, I mean, it's only a few more days. So really, I impress upon you guys, and you guys can share a room with someone too and have them help pay as well. Like there's all different options. So get with your instructor. We can help come up with ideas for that. I just really, really encourage you guys to be there. So anyway, thanks you guys. All right. God bless you guys.
Let us know how we can help. Thanks, Tanya.
All right. Bye.
Have a great night. God bless.